Hi, TRS 099 students. Welcome to week 2. So I hope the course is beginning to make sense, how you navigate it. Basically, you want to focus on course content as much as possible. So for week 2, in English 101, we are moving into the summary unit. We'll be focusing on poverty in America, which is something that's been made worse as a result of COVID-19, as many of you probably know. Many of you maybe have experienced a job loss, or someone you know has lost a job, or maybe someone you know has contracted COVID-19, or maybe you yourself have contracted COVID-19. So this disease has really contracted the economy in our country, and I think it will have implications for at least another 4 or 5 years until we get things straightened out. So for week 2 in TRS 099, on Monday, I want you to watch a video where I summarize the Harry Potter film franchise. Now, some of you might have watched the Harry Potter films. Some of you might not have. I recommend doing it. I love the Harry Potter films. But what I mean by summary is that I want you to take a long text, such as a film, and condense it into something very short, easily digestible. So think about summary. When a friend asks you, what was the film about, you summarize it in a very quick way. Or you get home from work and maybe your spouse or brother, sister, family member says, how was your day? You summarize your day very quickly. Okay, so summary takes a whole day and summarizes that day into a couple sentences. I also want you to, in learning activity number 3, I want you to summarize your English 101 work for the week. I also want you to develop a weekly schedule, one that you can kind of start to stick to, okay? Now, these first few weeks in TRS 099 is about just summarizing, getting a weekly schedule, and then sticking to that throughout the whole semester, okay? That's the key. The learning activities will become fewer and far between as we move into the semester. But for now, I want you to start to focus on getting a routine and getting a habit in place. I also want you to discuss what you learned last week in English 101 and in TRS 099. In other words, did you learn anything about Blackboard? Were you surprised about how easy it was or how difficult it was? What do you think of the course? What did you learn about TRS 099? Things like that. So for Thursday, learning activity number 4, I want you to define a couple key terms that I outline in the videos, like define summary, define paraphrase, define objectivity, define independence, define comprehensive. Okay, I want you to define those terms because I think they're important for your first essay. I also want you to summarize the instructions for English 101, okay, for your first essay in English 101. So you're going to want to make sure that you have those instructions and then summarize them for learning activity number 4, okay? If you have any questions, please shoot me a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.